I'm going to show you in this video how to properly detangle your hair before washing so you don't struggle again. Hey guys, you're welcome back to my channel, and if this is your first time watching me, you are absolutely welcome. Like I said in the intro of this video, I am going to be showing you how to properly detangle your hair, your natural hair, before washing. The thing is, I have a video on how to properly detangle your hair after washing, which is actually what I do most of the time. I detangle my hair after washing, but today I'm going to be showing you how to detangle my hair, how to detangle your hair before washing. If you want to see a video of how I detangle my hair after washing, the link is going to be in the description box, so you might want to check that video out after watching this video. Okay, so now before washing your hair, you want to saturate your hair with enough water. Even if you are just taking down a protective hairstyle, I did not just take a protective hairstyle down, but my hair was still matted and it still needs to be detangled properly. So that's the same thing you are going to do. You are going to saturate your hair with enough water, and then I went ahead to fluff it out so that I can easily put it into different sections. Okay, so if you do not like water, if you do not like applying water to your natural hair, you are still on a long thing, because water has got to be your best friend. I mean, that's the ultimate product for natural hair. Okay, so you have to fall in love with putting water in your hair. So after I have, saturated my hair with enough water, I just went ahead to put my hair into different sections using only my hands. You do not want to introduce combs to your hair at this point, because I am telling you, you are going to end up with more breakage, most especially if you are not very careful with it. If you are not a professional, you might end up with more breakage than you are trying to avoid. And do not forget that we are trying to, detangle the hair properly so that we don't end up with too much breakage. So you want to use your hands to put your hair into different sections, and the importance of putting your hair into different sections is so that you can work in different sections, and that way you are able to undo your hair properly and you don't end up with more breakage. So this is a particular detangler that I got from a brand that has a PR, and this detangler is amazing. I mean, it is really amazing. It has a lot of slip, even though it comes out as a lump from the bottle, but when I applied it to my hair, as you can see, it is really slippery and it is just really nice. If you do not have a detangler, there is no problem. You can use a rinse out conditioner. Just make sure that the rinse out conditioner has enough slip. You want to use a product that have enough slip. Okay, so just as you can see, it is really easy for me now to separate my hair because of the detangler that is already in my hair. Okay, so emphasis on slippery product, detanglers that have really nice slip. Okay, so I just went ahead to separate my hair using my fingers, and as you can see, I am working with one section at a time, taking my time, because you really want to take your time, most especially if you have just taken down braids or any other protective style. You want to make sure that you are very careful, because you are definitely going to have more matted roots than mine right now. Okay, so I went ahead, taking my time to use my fingers to run through my hair to make sure that I remove all the knots and all the tangles in my hair. Okay, so now that I have removed all the tangles with my own fingers, then I can proceed to combing my hair, starting from the roots and working my way down, starting from the tips and working my way down to the roots. Okay, so it is really easier now because my fingers have done most of the job. Okay, so now this is optional. I went ahead to use this flexible detangling brush just to make sure that all the knots and tangles have been completely removed from my hair from that particular section. This is particularly optional. You don't need to do this if you have used the wide tooth comb to detangle your hair. So after doing that, I went ahead to put that into a loose twist so I can focus on another section. So I basically did exactly the same thing for the other sections. I went ahead to saturate my hair again. Like I said, you have to use enough water to saturate your hair with enough water. That way the detangler can work properly. Okay, yeah. So like I said, I personally prefer to detangle my hair after washing, after shampooing. Okay, but both method actually works well for you depending on which one you prefer. Both works well for me. I mean, this is me detangling my hair before washing, and it's absolutely worked really well. I just went ahead to wash my hair. After doing all this process, wash my hair and deep condition my hair, I didn't have to detangle again while I was deep conditioning my hair, and it was really easy for me to finish up my wash day. Okay, so even if you prefer to detangle your hair before washing or after washing, it all boils down to you and what you prefer. Okay, it's not like one is better than one. No, one is not better than one. It depends on the technique and how you can detangle your hair properly. That is why it is really important for you to take your time and you do not rush the process of detangling. Even if you are going to rush the process of washing your hair, like shampooing your hair, if you are going to rush the process of deep conditioning your hair, if you are going to rush any other process during your wash day, you shouldn't rush the process of detangling, because that is definitely going to make or mar your hair. If you are trying to retain as much length as possible, which I feel like many people, that is what many people are actually going after, you want to retain as much length as possible, then you want to take your time to detangle your hair properly. So let me know in the comment section, which one do you prefer to do? Do you prefer to detangle your hair before washing, just like I'm doing in this video, or you prefer to detangle your hair when you are deep conditioning, I mean after washing? Let me know in the comment section. I would really want to hear from you guys. Okay, okay, so I really want to chip in this really quickly. If you are just taking down a protective hairstyle, let's say braids for example, obviously you are going to have more matted roots. There are going to be more knots in your hair. So I would advise that you detangle your hair before washing. As you are taking down the individual braids, you want to, apply a rinse out conditioner or a detangler like I used in this video to your hair, and then you detangle properly before washing your hair. I would advise strongly that you detangle before washing your hair, because if you decide to detangle your hair after washing, when you have not detangled your hair at all initially, then you are going to find yourself in a mess, most especially if you are not a professional. If you are not a professional and you don't have so much patience, you are going to find yourself in a mess if you decide to detangle after washing. If you are just taking down protective hairstyles, most especially braids, and you also want to use a very slippery rinse out conditioner or a very slippery detangler to detangle your hair, because it's going to just dissolve your knots and the matted roots, and it's just going to make the whole process really easy for you. Trust me on that. Okay, so that's basically all that is for detangling your hair before washing. Just follow this tutorial, it's really easy. The main secret to detangling your hair properly is using a very, very slippery product to detangle your hair, and you take your time and you detangle from your tips to your roots. Okay, so do let me know in the comment section again which one you prefer between detangling before washing or after washing. I would love to read from you guys. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and I will definitely catch you guys in my next video. Bye.